Here we are, weekly update in the garden. And look who comes to visit. It's Buddy. He is eating the crap out of honeysuckle and grape leaves. He's just going at it. There he is. His velvet antlers are probably about 4 inches long now. There he is, just eating away, having a good old day. Anyways, this is a garden update. Uh-oh, Little Bit's gonna go over and give him some business. Little Bit, leave that deer alone. Get over here. Little Bit, come here. Oh, the cat wants to come into the garden too. Everyone likes the garden for some reason. Anyways, here's the tomato plants. Give you an idea. That's the scale with the kitty cat. They're probably just under 2 feet right now. What are you doing, huh? Yeah, you're the coolest cat I know. I'm gonna give you some attention. Anyways, you see the rows of tomato plants are doing pretty well. We're gonna start trellising them now. I'm gonna do it a little different. I'm not gonna use tomato cages, and I'll give you an update on that. We got about 10 different varieties of tomatoes, maybe more. This is Jet Star. It's looking pretty good, actually. Let's see if we get a side view of the old Jet Star. It's got 2 mains. Uh-oh. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? A little bit's pestering that daggum deer. He doesn't seem to mind it too much. Little Bit. Come here, sweetie. Leave that deer alone. Little Bit, come here. Hey. Little Bit. Come here. Whatever. So, yeah, here's the tomato plants. We'll just do a quick look. These are Jet Stars. And then down here, this is a Sun Gold. So I'm not ready for it to start making fruit yet. I want my plants to get nice and tall. So we'll pull off all these little blossoms here. And I don't want them to start setting fruit yet. So you can see that you just come in there and wherever you got your blossoms, just pop them off. And let's see here. Can't remember which one. I've got it in my garden log. These are Super Sweet 100s, which are like a cherry tomato. And then I can't remember what these are. Mr. Stripies, and then Old Germans. Oh no, those are Brandywine. You can always tell the Brandywines. This one here is the 4th of July. It's kind of like the odd man out here. It was a single plant that developed before the rest, so I put it in the ground by itself. Let's see more blossoms. And the Brandywine, they don't have a leaf like a regular tomato plant. So you can see that's a regular tomato plant leaf. The cat thinks I'm talking to him. Looks like a watermelon seed got over here. I don't know how. Anyways, the kids sometimes when they help, they drop seeds. Anyways, this right here is what a Brandywine looks like. Looks more like a potato leaf than it does a tomato leaf. So these are all Brandywine going down this row. And when they double in size, I'll start to let them set fruit. You know, this plant here, you know, it's good 2 foot tall. That was a ladybug on there. You want ladybugs in your garden, believe me. And the reason why you want ladybugs is because they eat aphids. This one here is curling a little bit. You see that leaf? It's curling. We gotta get some fertilizer on this one. They all need to get their weekly feed, fertilizer. Some are nice and dark green, some are a little less green. But these are Old Germans here. And I believe these are Mr. Stripeys. And you could tell the ones that germinated first, these were actually seedlings. The rest were from seed that I planted in blocks. And as they developed, I brought them out in the garden. So my last ones to go in so far are these over here. They're the 4th of July's. These ones will yield fruit first. I still got about 7 or 8 more of those plants to get in the ground. But we should have, I like to get, I know this sounds crazy, but I like to get around 2,000 to 3,000 pounds of tomatoes this year. I'm gonna can a bunch, give a lot to my friends and family, and maybe we can even take some down to the farmer's market. So we're not done yet. So this broccoli, some of it, like this one's not doing so hot, but you know, like these are looking pretty good. These are diplomats. And these right here are Pac-Man. And they've actually started setting fruit. When I say setting fruit, you know what I mean. And then the cauliflower, depending on the watering on them, they'll leaves up or leaves down, but you can see they're starting to make cauliflower. That's good. My corn is not doing so hot. I don't know why this corn won't come up. I mean, some of it comes up and then, I don't know. Maybe I'm not supposed to have corn this year. I don't know. But you can see that I've got some corn plants there. I did 4 rows of corn, and so far, these, like 6 or 7 there, couple in that row, 1 in that row, 4 or 5 over in that row. I mean, it's just ridiculous. My beans are kicking butt. Matter of fact, we got some pea pods on the peas. The first peas that I did, they're actually, they've got peas. So that's good news. And you can see there's quite a few, not a lot, but there's a few. So hopefully those will get big. And then these are ones I planted later from seed. These I started as seedlings, and these I planted as seeds. Oh, Buddy's coming running from something. He didn't like something back there. You alright, dude? Where you running from? Something back there bothering you? Huh? Yeah, he's out of breath and he's running. He's cool though, man. I kind of like seeing him in the mornings when I'm out here in the garden. And these are the French orange cantaloupes. They're looking pretty good. Some of my strawberries are looking nice. And then some of them not so nice. So you can see like this strawberry is vigorous. This one's vigorous, this one's vigorous. A little bit, leave that deer alone. He's just chasing the deer around. It's crazy. This is quite the place, guys. Got the chickens coming after him now. What's the deer doing? Those are the breast chickens, and the reds are in the pen, in a paddock. There's Buddy dropping fertilizer. That's okay. Anyways, back to the strawberries. Got mushrooms growing, got other trees and plants growing. But, I mean, the strawberry won't just, it needs to shit or get off the pot. It's just not going to make it, I don't think. You know, I bought pin rods. I bought 2 bunches of strawberries. And some of them did good. You know, like this. This one's not bad. Actually, this one here didn't come from pin rods. It came from the trash can at this one and this one. And that one. And that one. Those all came from the trash can at Westlake. Those people that run their nursery, they burn up their plants and throw them in the trash. And then I like to get the little containers to do my seedlings. And I save a lot of the plants. At least not a lot, but I've saved a few. So anyways, that's the garden update, guys. And still got plants going in. Sorry for, oh, there's the potatoes. I had to put some chicken wire around it because the chickens were coming. These are the blue potatoes. And all that vegetation is from like 2 or 3 potatoes. And the sweet potatoes, I don't want to show you them yet. But, oh, I'll give you a peek. There they are over there. They're coming up. They're in a grow box outside of the garden. Alright guys, sorry for the long-winded video, but that's what's going on over here in Kansas City, or Excelsior Springs, Missouri. Have a nice day.